What if I told you this wasn't just evil? It was a brain that didn't work the way it should. Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't loud. He wasn't aggressive in public. He wasn't what people imagine when they think of someone dangerous. He was quiet, socially awkward, and easy to ignore. And that's what makes this case so disturbing, because nothing on the outside matched what was happening inside his mind. As a child, Jeffrey Dahmer showed signs that psychologists still study today. He was deeply withdrawn and struggled to form connections. But more importantly, he became fascinated with dead animals. He would collect them, examine them, and sometimes dissect them. This wasn't just curiosity. It was one of the earliest signs of emotional detachment. To understand this, you need to understand how a typical brain works. The part of your brain responsible for empathy and emotional regulation is largely connected to the prefrontal cortex. This region helps you feel guilt, control impulses, and understand the consequences of your actions. But studies on violent offenders have repeatedly shown something important. In many cases, this area is underactive. In research using brain imaging on individuals with extreme violent behavior, scientists found reduced activity in the prefrontal cortex and abnormal function in the amygdala. The amygdala is what helps you feel fear and recognize fear in others. So when it doesn't function normally, other people's pain doesn't register the same way. Now here's where it gets unsettling. While Dahmer was never brain scanned in the way modern studies allow, psychiatrists who evaluated him noticed patterns consistent with these findings. He showed traits linked to psychopathy, flat emotional responses, difficulty forming genuine empathy, and a strong need for control. Dahmer later admitted something chilling. He didn't want his victims to leave. He didn't just want connection, he wanted complete control over it. This aligns with a deeper psychological issue, a distorted way of dealing with abandonment and loneliness. Instead of forming relationships, his mind tried to eliminate the possibility of being left. But here's what makes his case different from many others. He wasn't completely unaware. In interviews, Dahmer admitted he knew what he was doing was wrong. He even attempted to stop at times, but the urges kept returning. Some psychologists compare this pattern to addiction, not to justify it, but to explain the cycle. Compulsion, temporary relief, followed by guilt, and then the cycle repeats. So what actually creates someone like this? Is it brain structure? Is it environment? Because Dahmer also experienced severe isolation growing up, a lack of emotional connection, and confusion around his own identity. But here's the truth backed by research. Most people with difficult childhoods do not become violent, and not everyone with brain differences becomes dangerous. So this isn't one cause. It's a combination: biology, environment, and reinforcement over time. Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't just a criminal case. He was an example of what can happen when a human mind loses its ability to connect, not suddenly, but slowly over time. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos.